Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. My name is Dreadbreads. Thank you so much for holding on. I'm sorry, I thought I went back to the BRB channel screen, but I did not. I did not. But before we get back into it, to anybody who's just popping in, my name is Dreadbread. Welcome to the Space Monkey Mafia Warpants with the Enemy. We just finished the Space Marine stuff, and now we're going over to Mortal Realms. I went and grabbed myself some drinks, and we're all good now. We took a bathroom break. We grabbed some drinks. I grabbed some more water. I filled up a big water bottle, and I filled up this little thermos that I just got. It's a very cool thermos. It's for a band that I really like, but I won't be doing any of that stuff because I'm not paid to do that stuff and know things and stuff. Let's go back. Go back. Oh shit! All right, we've got some big monster of doom. Is it Troggoth, half man, half dragon? Who knows? Also, for those of you wondering what the hell is going on with my volume, I purposely muted this stuff because I am tired of getting copyright ID claims. And somebody else who I followed who actually streamed this live, once they posted it to YouTube, they got like 4 to 8 uh, copyright ID claims, and so they got very frustrated with it, took it down off of YouTube, and just went over the article instead. But if you wanted to watch the video, you still can. It's just on their Twitch channel. Let's go. What is Warhammer Age of Sigmar, the king of Troggoths? Whoa! Very big, ugly boy. Very big, ugly boy right there. And his lumbering court of doom. Oh, they're so gross. They're so gross and cool. I do like these guys a lot. I know they're kind of cartoony, but I like them. I like them a lot. They're weird. Oh, he's got like a Stargate on his back. Very cool. He's got giant antlers. He's got whoa, a little guy right there. Deliver a right royal beating. All right, all right. That's. I'm more excited about this kit than I was the Space Marines. I don't know why. I do not play Mortal Realms or Age of Sigmar or anything like that. If I do get these models, it would just be for a purely hobby parts, just to build them up and paint them and have them because they look funny. I like them, and maybe I'll get them, maybe I won't. I'm trying to save up space right now. I've got way too much stuff I got to do. That is Warhammer 40k, that is Gunpla, and everything else. So let's see what these guys are. Let's see what they do. I know nothing about the Age of Sigmar, so
Eddie, what's that? We've discovered a brand new monster in the realm. Actually, it's Trug the Troggoth King, a huge monster for the Gloomspite Gits.
Yeah, so this is
I actually wish they would bring back a revamped kit of I don't even remember what his name was. He was a monster king. He crushed the pretty boy, then peed on him in battle after because they called him ugly. He was very very smart. I do have the resin kit somewhere that I need to finish painting, build up. There you go. There you see it. He's got his half finished Stargate of Doom. It's very cool. He's got all these little bodies there. He's got like what is that? A little Nurgling guy? Who knows?
an incredible miniature. I think a contender probably for miniature of the year for me. This is the largest Troggoth we have yet seen. He
He's
is
also
one
got
of the king of the
tattoos.
Troggoths. This is an ancient being who has slept for centuries. He slept for so long, in fact, that an ancient civilization has even started building temples and things on his back. He didn't even notice. He didn't wake him up. But the recent tumultuous events of the realms have kind of shaken him from his centuries-long slumber. And basically, that huge engine on his back gives him a headache whenever he goes near anything magical. So he's basically wandering along the magical ley lines of the mortal realms, trying to smash all the magical things he can find so that he can get back to sleep.
It's brilliant. It's such a great character miniature as well. It's got that really sort of over the top sort of character of the Troggoth from Warhammer Age of Sigmar, but with the extra added.
There he is. There's a little guy. Little, I guess he's a little goblinoid creature guy. Very cool. Well, no, he's kind of got plumber's crack going on there.
Bits on top, and also how big he is as well. I've just fought some games with him recently, and he's monstrous. The big old laystone on his back as well. He doesn't like it being there. He keeps whacking it with his big club, and it has various magical effects throughout the game. So he doesn't know how it works, but he just keeps hitting it, and something magical happens, and it's just great fun to play with in a game.
Yeah. loads of absolutely stunning details on this guy. So you've got kind of bits of relic and artifacts from a lost civilization that probably no one alive in the mortal realms is even like aware of the language of. And you can see the kind of bits of old magical leavings and offerings sort of kicking around on him. You could imagine him like underneath a hill or a mound somewhere in this civilization, blissfully unaware that their entire culture was built on literally on the back of a Troggoth. Loads of other little lovely features. So there's a tiny little troglings kind of wandering around
That's what that
on
is.
there as well. There's skulls and things. There's actually some cave paintings on his belly and on his legs. So you can almost imagine maybe they didn't even know that they were drawing on the side of a troll. So these kind of primitive cultures would have been writing things on him, thinking, that this is our hunting plan, sort of thing.
What a great painting project's going to be! It's discovering new details every time you.
Yeah, it's really cool. He's got these enormous, great horns as well. So he's been asleep in the realm of Gyron, in the realm of life, and the kind of life energy is infused in while he's been sleeping, and you can see that manifesting through these great big horns and through the tendrils and things that are kind of creeping around the obelisk on his back.
It's such a cool model, and yeah, you're right, chat. He's got a very big beard as well, which is
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, he's coming with the new Dawnbringers book as well, which is we'll talk about in a bit. But he's on his way, lumbering over the hill with his army of Troggoths, and he's terrifying. Yeah, I used him in a game recently, Eddie, and he's almost impossible to kill. He's got a few rules in there, which means, like other Troggoths, he can regenerate wounds as he goes along. But he's obviously, thanks to being asleep in the realm of Gyron, imbued with life, so he regenerates even more than others do. So it's really tough to kill him. So he's a perfect model to lead your Gloomspite Kids force.
Yeah, we're talking a little bit there about the.
I really do like that model. I think it is a fun model. Very cool. Very, very cool. Let's see what they have to say. I'll probably break up the VOD at this next point, so we will see.
Book. Let's jump to that now. Actually,
Yep, we're gonna mute this right there. There's my big, ugly, handsome boy right there. There's one behind him as well. Again, I am muting this because I do not want copyright ID claims. I'm probably going to get hit for the little bits that I've been playing here and there, but we will see. Very ugly boys. This is for the Dawnbringer books. Ooh. All right. And the second part of the epic Dawnbringers. I don't know what's going on because I do have this all muted, but we got some very ugly boys over here. The Troggoths rise up. We got some very, very cool orcs that I kind of want to get in Kit Bash to Warhammer 40k. The Orcus attacks. Ooh. And we've got the big giant boys there. Very, very nice. Very, very pretty models. King Brood leads this stomp. Ready? We've seen these models before. I'm not a fan of the Free Cities of Sigmar. And just not a big fan of those models.
Dawnbringers Crusades continue, Eddie. Part 2, The Reign of the Brute. What do we know about this book?
Yes.
Well, the Brute refers to Trog, the Troggoth King, as the model we just previewed. But yes, this continues the story of the Dawnbringers Crusades, specifically 2 great crusades heading out of Hammerhall, one into the realm of fire, one into the realm of life. And in this particular book, they bump into destruction. They literally bump into the forces of destruction. So there's a very heavy presence from Trogs. There's lots of Gargants who are trying to get in the way, and there are Uruks as well that are kind of attacking these crusades from all sides. So Sigmar's great hope of recolonization of the realms is bumping into the current inhabitants, which aren't too pleased to see them.
Giant monsters, man.
So loads of great lore, loads of great stories, and kind of continues the narrative of Age of Sigmar. Gives you loads of Path to Glory rules to recreate those battles and for you to fight your own Dawnbringer Crusades. There's lots of specific stuff for destruction as well. So we've talked a bit about it already, hinted at some of the rules around Troggoths. There is a Troggoth army of renown in this book, which basically lets you do an entire Trog-leaning army.
I'm sorry. I really like these models. I don't know why. They're just fun. They're ugly. Like that dude with the thing. I think that's just like a rock tied over his head as a helmet. They're just so goofy. I like them. They kind of give me kind of Gremlins. Some of them give me like Gremlins 2 vibes with like their ears and stuff. I don't know. They're just goofy. I like them.
Mostly to be led by the Troggoth King, with loads of rules specifically for the kind of wandering horde that is following around in his wake.
And fantastic. And also, of course, you saw in the video there a lot of the new big iron skulls, the pigs in the chat. People are very excited about.
Yes, the
and
pig
just
boys
an
of
army
Doom.
pigs is in that book as well. You can take just an army of grunters, which is great.
It is. In fact, let's have a look at some more of the new Iron Jaws now.
Let's do it.
All right, so that's going to be it for that VOD. But ladies and gentlemen over on YouTube, please don't go anywhere. Or Twitch, I'm sorry, but the people over on YouTube will be ending that stream there, and then we'll be hopping right back into it.